Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy, out on a walk with the old doggy. You'll notice I got the winter parka on. It's cold down here. High today was around 62, 63, somewhere around that. It's down into the 50s now. Low tonight's going to be in the upper 30s to low 40s. Right now the wind is kind of, don't want to say biting because it's not like up north, but you feel it. Especially when pretty much all last week up until yesterday or the day before was at or above 80. Getting a day like this really gets your attention. Been battling a cold the last week or so. I think I made a couple of videos that I didn't even bother posting because I kind of wasn't happy with them. Number one, a lot of rambling, which is, well, what I do anyway, but just wasn't too thrilled with the way they were, so I didn't bother uploading them. Yeah, I guess the big thing is the coronavirus now. No, I don't have the coronavirus. It's just cold. But stock market's freaking out. The Democrats are freaking out. Well, actually, the Democrats are happy. Anytime Americans are dying or suffering or doing bad, the Democrats revel in it. They want you to think that they want to help people, and no, they don't want to help people. They want to create misery, because when they create misery, then they create government dependence, and that's what they need to stay in power, is government dependence. That's why they're bringing in the illegals, and they just want to make people as miserable as they can be, so they can say, "See what Donald Trump has done," and they just can't stand the fact that President Trump has improved lives for all Americans, no matter what your race, creed, background is. He's it's not just a slogan. He's keeping America great. He made America great again. Rebuilt the military. He brought jobs back to the country, and we have somebody that loves this country again, because Democrats, they don't. Watch their debate. Now because the conservatives made a big deal about it, they may have had flags at the debate, but I don't even think they had them. They don't have flags at their debate, at their conventions, whatever. They're just the Hate American Party. Hate America Party. So the Democrats are salivating about this coronavirus, hoping that it spreads throughout the country and gets millions sick and dying, so that they can say, "Look what Trump did." and it's absolutely sick. And how anybody can vote for Comrade Bernie or really any of the clowns on the Democrat side is beyond me, because they're all a bunch of whack jobs. They're nuts. And no matter what you think of President Trump, he's done pretty good for this country. And hopefully, this corona thing will pass and we won't have to worry about it too much. I mean, it's kind of like any virus, like the flu virus or whatever. It's seasonal. At least that's what we're hoping anyway. And once the summer gets here, hopefully that'll calm down once the spring and summer come along. But that'll be something we'll have to figure out as time goes by. Now, there's been rumors, or I don't know about rumors, but theories that China, there's a couple of them that I've heard, that this virus was released in a lab in China, either intentionally or unintentionally. We've also heard that it's it was started by the deep state to hurt Trump in the stock market. I'm not sure if I believe that or not. In fact, I'm inclined not to believe that, just because it did start in China, and I don't think the deep state would have started a virus in China, although it is possible. I mean, they can do whatever they want, basically, but I'm inclined to believe the lab stories about the lab in China is where it got going. And I think that's pretty accurate. Just bear with me a moment, I gotta pick up my dog's stuff here. Alright, now I gotta find it again. I was stepping on it. I found it. Alright. It's all bagged up and ready to be deposited. Pardon the finger there, my thumb. Yeah, but anyway, I don't believe that either the Democrats or deep state or whatever started the coronavirus. I think they're definitely using it toward their advantage, but I don't think they're the ones that started it. You had everybody from Hillary Clinton hitting the bottle and drunk, tweeting shots at President Trump the other night, and now Eric Holder has chimed in, blaming everything on Trump for the coronavirus, and basically saying, I think he did say that Trump administration is incompetent. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I said the Trump administration is incompetent or something along those words. And you're talking about a guy that ran guns to Mexico drug cartels. So I really don't really listen to what he says. In fact, I tweeted back both Hillary and Holder, basically saying that they should both be in jail. And that's the other thing that gets me, is we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Obama administration and the Hillary campaign colluded with Russia, actually, and lied to the FBI and getting a FISA warrant to spy on President Trump. Now think of this. What do you think would happen if Donald Trump had some of his people in the FBI get some stuff on Bernie or Biden or whoever the leading Democrat is, and if Trump had the FBI make up something and come here, Shadow. Shadow, come over here. Come over here. So let's say Trump had his people make up some lies. Come on, Shadow. Maybe maybe said, well, here's one. Maybe Bernie was working with the Chinese to spread the coronavirus around. And well, that's a serious charge. And he we'll have to get the FBI on Bernie, and we'll get a FISA warrant on him to spy on his campaign to see what this is. What do you think would happen if President Trump did that? President Trump and everybody that helped him out would be in prison in about a day. And rightfully so. Just like Hillary, Obama, and all the people in the FBI, James Comey and McCabe and Strzok and Page and all the other clowns that were involved. They all need to go to jail. And if they don't go to jail, we might as well take the Constitution and just rip it up and throw it in a trash can, because we no longer have equal justice under law. What do you think would happen if I lied to any court, not just a FISA court, but any court? And I don't even think the best lawyer in the country could get me off on that one. Anybody else did what they did, they'd be in prison in a heartbeat. And let's look at the Trump associates that they've put in prison for nothing. They got General Flynn, claimed lied to the FBI, and the FBI said he didn't lie to them. Put him in prison anyway. The guy that just got sentenced, the Trump guy that just got sentenced, can't think of his name right now, but they want to put him in prison for what, 10 years, or 6 to 9 years, or whatever it is. It's absolutely sick. And well, the real crooks go free. If you're a Democrat, you can literally commit murder and go free. That's the other thing. You hear the Democrats talk all the time about, oh, we want to reform the criminal justice system. We want to let out all the non-violent offenders, and, they even want some violent offenders released. And, so why are they going after Trump associates? Those weren't violent offenses. In fact, most of them weren't even any offenses. You got judges that are anti-Trump. You got a juror, the forewoman of the jury. She was anti-Trump and wanted the guy in jail. I can't think of his name. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure all of you know who I'm talking about anyway. But, it's, the laws are for thee and not for me with the Democrats. And, something's got to happen. I know Attorney General Barr and, the guy that's helping them out on the investigation, they're, getting close. But I don't have much faith in them. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I just see everybody walking and just, maybe Barr coming out saying, yeah, they committed a crime, but at this point, there's nothing we can do, or something along those lines. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion of what's going to happen. As far as my channel goes, I've been trying to think of stuff to do. I still have that skit I want to do. And I got to figure out how to do some video editing. But thinking of doing maybe not a daily podcast, because I don't think I could commit to that. Excuse me. But once I start feeling better, maybe a weekly podcast, just talking like I am now about the events of the week that are newsworthy. And, just doing something like that, only more organized, maybe somewhere in my house, where I can where I can take notes and have resources to work with. But that's something I'm thinking of doing. If anybody watches this, let me know what y'all think of that. Well, I think I'm going to let this go now because I'm getting close to home again. And my throat is starting to hurt from talking like this. So I'll say good night. God bless you. Have a good rest of the night, rest of the week. And I'll talk back when I can. Thank you for watching. Bye.